Wow, they got so many blinds. That's why you don't pick Zul'jin as first pick. That's why you don't first pick Zul'jin right there. They got all the blinds in the game. All of them. Okay, never mind. They don't have Arcanite, so they don't really counter me that hard. With Arcanite, so that would be trouble right there, but my god, that's incredible. So since they have that many blinds, I will opt in to go into more of a spell heavy build. So we're gonna start with Recklessness. And that way our health drops below 75%, we got some spell power, so we heal ourselves better, and Twin Cleave is better. Grievous Throw does a bit more damage. If only I wasn't blinded, but it's cool, we got the kill. That was a really good hook by Stitches. Like, Stitches is gonna carry this, I'm telling you. So as Zul'jin, you want to kind of attack enemies as often as possible. He has this Seasoned Marksman variant for his trait, where every single auto attack he does increases his damage. Every single auto attack versus heroes. So like every 5 auto attacks versus heroes gives 1 attack damage, but it comes in increments, I'm pretty sure. Just gonna try to land. I'm just trying to land an auto attack on them. Is that so? That's so much to ask for. No, it doesn't come in increments. So you actually need to land 5 auto attacks to get 1 extra damage. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. But it would be cool if we were able to land some auto attacks. So that would be the best. When you are blinded, attacks obviously don't count. Ow. Okay, they are poking me a little bit too much, but it's fine. Like, right now I'm at the health threshold where if I would have used regeneration, I would actually overheal myself. So it's totally fine to just kind of chill. We are blinded. Well, Lily actually went for even extra blind whenever she uses her W. It will cast a blinding wind only on one person closest to the target of the serpent, right? And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of blinded Zul'jins this game, huh? I'm cool with that. It's gonna be a hard game for us, and that's what makes it more interesting, I guess. They don't really have too many slows, so I think I will go for Amani Rage. Let's do this. So you just activate it, you drop to 50% health, you heal it up. I don't know if it heal you more thanks to Recklessness or not, because of its extra spell power. I don't think so. Probably not. It might though, but that doesn't really matter, because you also get 5 extra armor and you get all the buffs, right? You get basic attack damage, you get your extra spell power. It's pretty solid. Our rotations are really weird. I also really like this skin on Zul'jin because it's very easy to see when you have your trait active or not, because like your shoulders glow with that red glow. It's probably the best one. Maybe the standard skin is better at recognizing when you have your berserker up, but there are certain skins where it's impossible to see if you have your trait active or not, like that Mogoshan skin or something like that. It's so hard to see when you have your trait active, so I don't really like using that one too much. But you can still kind of, you need to be able to know when you have your trait active, you know, like you don't have to look at your character necessarily. You should be able to recognize it. So I'm gonna activate my Amani Rage there just so that I get some armor. Probably activated it too late. Okay, Cromie. Whenever Cromie uses her skill shots, by the way, first of all, there is like a cast time for it. You should be able to dodge her Qs if she is visible. Also, she is just visible every single time. Like whenever she uses her W, for example, she gets completely revealed. And I'm pretty sure that whenever she uses her Q now, you will be able to see the cast, maybe? Something like that? Like you see those sandy hands coming up, at least we were able to see them. I'm just keeping an eye out. So I activated it for some armor. Right? They might have killed me there, maybe, probably not, but I mitigated some damage using my self-hurt ability. Kind of interesting how that works. So we're gonna go for Arcanite Axes at level 7. Kind of late on picking it though. That's not good, but... Oh, we got the turn in. Now that's wonderful. And there we go, a kill. Just what we needed. So whenever we are below 50% health, we get extra attack damage, and attack damage on Zul'jin is always good. It doesn't matter which build you go for. Some attack damage is always nice, it's consistent damage, it's very easy to deal, and it's valuable. So whenever we get some stacks for our trait here, 75 to be precise, we were gonna get some extra range, I believe. Yes, and that will make this game so much more playable for us, because right now it's a bit rough. It's a little bit rough, but it's nothing crazy. Oh yeah, and the other part of Zul'jin's trait is that whenever he loses health, he gains attack speed. It's passive, you don't need to do anything about that, but you definitely don't want to hurt yourself on purpose. Like, it's nice to be low health and just be able to do some crazy damage onto your enemies, but it's not something you always want to be doing, right? I'm pretty sure they will all go for extra duration on their blinds, and that will just be sad. It will just be sad. Guillotine is a good choice here because, well, first of all, with Tasdingo, they will just blind you, and Tasdingo will get 0 value except saving you. So it would, like, the way I would need to use Tasdingo this game would only be in order to save myself, not to actually be an effective Zul'jin, and that's not fun. But with the Guillotine, I have easy follow-ups for Stitches hooks for Kerrigan stuns, and that's pretty cool. Also with our Amani Rage, right? With Amani Rage you just activate it and you get a lot more damage on your Guillotine. Plus that extra spell power from Recklessness, all of that good stuff. Really works well. Again, activating Amani Rage just to give me some armor. Maybe not the best choice in the world, because... well, it would be cool to use a Guillotine right there, for example. Also, just try to have as much uptime on your trait as possible in teamfights, because that extra damage you get is definitely much more worth it than the fact that you are hurting yourself. Like, that extra damage is just crazy, so you want to have as much of that damage as possible. They are not even level 10, we can turn in, so we can just push the waves a little bit and then get a solid turn in for us. Karazim should do it, so I don't know why he's delaying it so much. It doesn't doesn't really matter when we turn in, as long as we turn in. Like, Stitches can turn in and Karazim can turn in, both of those guys. Okay, I'm blinded, so I'm gonna disengage. Completely missed my Guillotine there. Oh, this sucks. We should have turned in, and now they have an opportunity to do that. This is so... what the hell are we doing? Why nobody turned in? We got Stitches, we got Karazim who can turn in, and nobody did it. And now they get a turn in, and because we lost a team fight that we forced for no reason. That is so dumb. I will turn in then. I have 8 gems. I guess this is like a safety caution. Simply because they didn't turn in, now we have an opportunity to get some value from this, maybe. Not a lot, but some. I should have aimed my Guillotine a bit more aggressively there. I really thought that they would retreat. They chose to stay around and fight us. It's a bit hard to land, but again, we have some good follow-up opportunities, like with Stitches and Kerrigan, so that will be something I definitely aim for. Ensnare. And now with Ensnare, everything just changes so much. Because with Ensnare, I'm able to do all the cool things that you want to be doing as Zul'jin. As in, you miss it and nothing happens, right? As in, you miss it and nothing happens. Really crazy stuff right there. That was okay. Man, that Lily died fast, huh?
Still more to do.
There we go. So you can't just draft all blinds and expect to win the game, right? Like, it's not how that works. You still need a good team comp, and I don't know, their team is not like the worst, but it seems like they can't break us at all, and that's a thing, I guess, that happens. What was that hook, by the way? Okay, wrong place, wrong time. There will be apexes for your axes at your position and also at the maximum range position. So like, if somebody is chasing you, for example, you can like just drop axes and they will get hit by the backward swipe with the wrong place, wrong time. That's usually a good way to like turn the fight onto enemies. Like, cause when somebody is trying to get like a killing blow on you or something and they're a bit low health, you can just throw your axes and surprise them with this crazy damage burst. And usually it works quite well. I am definitely lacking stacks thanks to all of the beautiful blinds that I have been receiving throughout this game. So that's a bit annoying, but it's nothing we can't handle really. I wish I'd just push some other lanes now that... Now that something, I don't know even. Okay, that globe was a bait. She got temporal loop. I don't know why she didn't use it on me though. Okay. Well, that push by Kerrigan kind of screwed me over there. Yeah, if Kerrigan didn't pull in whoever was stunned there, I think it was Ragnar's, I could have secured the kill probably, but it's not her fault really. That was a solid combo. I just was a little bit too excited with my stuff. Well, I missed that. That's fun. Okay, thank you for the healing. Too bad people died for me. Die insects. Man, had my Ensnare ready. I really wanted to get the value from it. But we got so many pushes in, it's nice. They also don't really have a way to kill me here. Well, aside from Chromie, but she already used her temporal loop. Irel died for it, sadly. That was kind of my fault, I overextended. I just got complacent because Chromie never used her temporal loop for some reason. Like, I was overextended so many times and she never ever punished me for it. But she should have. Okay, so she is unstoppable, but that's not gonna last forever. Oh, look at that crazy damage though. Look at that crazy damage! Even in death, Zul'jin is setting up good things for the team. That was the first guillotines that landed this whole game, and I wanna say that was a good investment. I died in the process, but that was a good death. Like, that was a valuable death. Luckily my team actually showed up and didn't just leave me. Cause that's what usually people really like doing, is like you invest some like time and like you invest your deaths into making a good like setup team fight for your team. That's not necessarily a good thing to do, but sometimes it just kind of happens, like you get caught and everyone just leaves you to die and decides that, you know what, that's not worth my time. But if they show up and actually start like try to win the team fight even 4 versus 5, because you were able to either soak a lot of ultimates or just you've been able to do some crazy damage to the enemies, anything like that, any damage, like not even necessarily like health bar damage, but just cooldown damage, any sort of that stuff. Like, if people just follow up on that and try to make it work. Very often it just might work. But if you don't do anything about it, it's just a wasted death, and now you are fighting 4 versus 5 for the next minute or so, right? So it's just a thing that people do in this game. Hey Crommy, you having fun? I should have done this, by the way. There we go. And I'm just gonna stand here and kill this stuff. Gonna try to stay a little bit safe. Okay, they are not coming here, so I'm fine. Let's heal up. 261 healing, thanks to our extra spell power. Wait, maybe not. It's percentage. Okay, 237, so it does scale. Because it's very inconsistent like that. Sometimes things scale, other times they don't. And you never really know. I shouldn't have scared them off. Hook should have landed there. If I didn't show up, the hook would have probably landed. Let's try to land an Ensnare onto somebody. There we go. Lili is dead. I'm also dead though. Oh damn! I thought Cassia would stay there. Oh, that was a good disengage by her, because if she actually stood around waiting for me to loop, I would have probably killed her. Because I threw my axes in such a way that they would hit onto somebody who was next to me, and they landed on Ragnaros. Oh well. Oh well. But we did get a kill on Chromie. If I was level 20, by the way, with the Buzzsaw, that kill on Chromie would have healed me. And that would have probably kept me alive. But oh well. I mean, they have just... This should be a win, right? If we lose this, we really deserve to lose this game. They are in so much trouble right now. It will take a very, very, very coordinated effort to just keep all of the pushes like away from their core, then keep our team at bay without like... We're gonna take the boss right now, and they are forced to come here. Luckily, they do have this Lava Wave Ragnaros who went for the double Lava Wave talent, right? So he will be able to outpush the pushes quite well. But you still run into this... Oh wow, what was that? How did he survive that much health? That much damage? That made no sense. Was it the armor from the Kerrigan stun? I think it was the armor. No, he doesn't have that. It was that just his innate healing. He probably activated his catching fire, and just the healing from the cauterizing wounds. Oh, that's a bit rough. That's still a bit rough. Oh my god. I should have been paying attention to Chromie. I forgot about her completely. Okay, we are throwing this game right now. We are definitely throwing this game right now. Kerosene... Oh, they might... Ah, damn it. That was a good escape attempt. That was a good one. Yeah. As long as they have Ragnaros active with his lava waves, we won't really have pushes going. And that is scary. That is really scary. They are playing this really well. Huh. Okay. We just need to step up a little bit. We need to win one single team fight. One good team fight and we got this. Just that we die for such a long time now that it's really hard to get things done. And they aren't really worried about all of the catapult pushes thanks to Ragnaros, so they can invest 5 people into like sieging us or punishing us for a mistake or something like that. But I do have my quests going, so our axes will spin twice. We have my extra range, all of the good stuff. God damn it. Oh man. Okay, we can still kill them here. We can chase them down and slaughter them all here. Or we can get killed by them. One of those things will happen. Oh really? How did that not proc one wrong place, wrong time? Oh, that should have been like a kill on that Cassia. Ah, it's so annoying. I will have my cooldowns ready up shortly, so we're gonna have a root, we're gonna have our extra damages. Damn, this is a rough game. So many blinds too. I was in a good position for that fight though. Oh, they are probably doing the camp. Ah, never mind, they are not. Okay, I will do it then. Oh, I won't. Okay. So they will now push in with the spiders. If we can hold this, by the way, like we just need to hold this. If we can, then we can retaliate and maybe wipe them all. But we gotta hold this. We can't let them push this in. Also, thanks to catapults, everything will be pushed out a little bit. So it's not too bad. Oh, there's a Ragnaros isolated. This should be a kill. There we go. Maybe should not have used my... Probably should not have used my thing there, but... Why is they... Okay. Also, my wrong place, wrong time almost never triggers. It kinda sucks. There we go. Okay, so I will just hide here and go back. Oh, can they trap her? Can they stop her from escaping? That would be so damn wonderful for us. Really? That was not a kill? Come on, man. Give me those stacks, though. I love that. Somehow I also survived. Whoever saved me there, thank you so much. It might have been the combination of Irel's level 4 healing and Karazim. It was really nice. I don't know what to do right now. This is scary. This is a scary game. Suddenly, the enemy team is fighting back. And we are in trouble. We need to get some hooks going, and we need Kerrigan to come back into the game. Are we really doing this? This seems like such a bad idea. Okay, yep, disengage. If I don't escape this, we might just lose. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's a kill, that's a kill. Yes, okay, good. Survive now? Just disengage and survive. The fact that Kerrigan is AFK is just the worst, by the way. Because we have all of our, we have still all of our keeps up, so we still have the advantage. And eventually Ragnaros will run out of cooldowns, right? So a wave will be able to push in. But this, oh my god. Well, if we get a bot instead of that Kerrigan, it would actually work into our favor, because the bot will be playing a very good Kerrigan. Like, she will dive in a lot, like she will go in, but she will land some critical combos and stuns and everything like that. So it's not too bad. Like, the bot itself would be nice. It's just that we need that 5th player. 4 versus 5 is incredibly difficult. Okay, they are still going for the boss. That's a very smart play, because the moment we get the boss, like even though it's super risky, but the moment we get the boss going, it's just the game is over right there. Okay, let's not kill it, because Johanna is here. We need to kill Johanna and stuff instead.
Don't get caught. Still more to do.
There we go, we broke them. Now we just go and end the game. We don't even need the boss. Like, that was a smart play, right? We baited into the boss. The boss only had like 5% health. So they were forced to contest it. Like, they couldn't just leave us there and poke us from afar. They had to go in, and we were able to just kill them all. That's how you do it, right? You leave the boss at very low percentage health. Enemies have to push in, you have a defensive position, you start killing the enemies. Now they either retreat, or they try to kill the boss themselves, capture it, or they fight your team. But you have this defensive advantage, and you should be able to break them. That was a nice game. That was a very close one. I was able to do a lot of damage though, so my Zul'jin kinda worked out. Even with being blinded at all, it's sadly that I was the only damage dealer on my team, so all of those blinds worked really well versus us. If we had a mage or something like that, it could have been better. We had Kerrigan, who is not a damage dealer, she is like an assassin, so she won't have the damage numbers, but she is able to secure kills. But if we had a mage or something like that, it would have been maybe a smoother game. Damn, that was hard. That was hard to win.